So this is my crazy notes. I'm always researching. And right now I was working on how am I going to recruit a whole bunch of Medicare agencies because I got intel from other Medicare agencies that are part of our group who have made the shift knowing that the environment in Medicare is changing. If you're not an agent, you need to understand that we do life health, which includes Medicare, which includes health insurance if you want to, but mostly we focus on life here. But a lot of Medicare agencies are really struggling right now because massive changes are happening. Here are a few outreach posts that you can have. I shall copy it and paste it in the group chat. Well, I'm not going to copy it right now because it will take too much time, but it's all ways to get attention from either other Medicare agents or agency owners. And yes, I did chat GPT this. No shame. How to answer them, all of that. So after I share this with you, how to get in contact with them, these are all tiny, tiny posts. I know it looks like a lot, but it's different variations. So you can use different things or use the one that you like, okay? And this also has a webinar that I'm going to share with you. Now, let me share something cool with you. I want all of you to get really confident and sit there on a Zoom or on a Google Meet and record yourself speaking because you're going to do a webinar. You're going to record a webinar. Webinar is gold. Webinar is gold. If you're not using webinars, you're really, really wasting time, energy. You're just, I know Carmen is developing some. I'm developing some. We're all working on this. I'm trying to find the app that I have this. Here it is. Okay. Now watch this. You are going to go online. You are going to record this. Beyond Medicare, unlocking predictable high income streams in a shifting landscape. Why is it so important now? Because it's going to catch their attention. It's a massive pain point for other agencies. They're also insurance agents, just like yourself. They can do life insurance. They don't have to get another license. They already have life and health. So now they can add to their business because now their business is dwindling, right? This is a blueprint for independent agents to build resilient multi-lane businesses in 2025. Well, it should be 2026 and beyond. The reality of spending hours educating clients for exactly $0. As I had explained earlier, a lot of major carriers are actively cutting or eliminating commissions on Medicare Advantage and Part D plans to boost profits and manage costs. Okay, this is news. Right now, this is a big deal. CMS maximums offer an illusion of safety. So CMS has given you, $694 initially to get a Medicare client enrolled and $347 on a renewal basis. Every year, the client stays on your book, you get $347. But the cap is a maximum. It's not a guarantee. It can change. And a lot of Medicare agencies are starting to feel this. So they're starting to choose to pay less and less because of government changes. So we have to realize that now Medicare agents are suffering because CMS can change. CMS, even though it requires a certain payment, agencies or carriers can choose to pay whatever they want or pay nothing at all. That is crazy. That is crazy. So they're saying plans are going non-commissionable mid-season. Renewals are disappearing unexpectedly. So people who are working to build their renewals, because remember, when you sell a policy, there's a small renewal that comes for life side, and for Medicare, it's like I showed you right here, $347 renewal. That's disappearing, right? For some policies. Carriers are dictating compensation. So all these problems are happening that are disrupting the industry. And in some markets, agents have stopped selling certain carriers entirely because there's no commission to be paid. So there's a lot of risk in this business now. And most business owners are risky players, right? But we're not that risky that we're going to work for free. Come on now. No one wants to work for free. So it's time now because they're putting all this effort and time in and they're grinding to make money, and some policies are not going to even pay out. So you can take your existing Medicare appointments. You already have the beautiful thing about Medicare agencies and Medicare agents. Guess what? They already have a book of business. Number one problem for agents in general is prospecting. Always. They don't have clients. You're always, if you're recruiting, you're always going to run into that problem where they're not there's not enough prospects for them, or they don't know how to prospect a client. Medicare agents are already trained. Imagine that. How beautiful. They're already trained. They know how to prospect and they're very good at it. And they're very highly exposed. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful product. Very highly exposed to annuities. Now imagine they're doing $1 million annuity and they're at 4%. That's 40 grand. But they have access to annuities because they're helping seniors, and seniors already trust them because Medicare is a must, right? Medicare is a must. Now, most brokers are not maximizing their funnel. Your clients already trust you for Medicare, but their needs extend far beyond healthcare. Every Medicare appointment is an open door to secure their total financial and end of life protection. So, not only are we providing annuities, we can also give them final expense policies to make sure nobody has the burden of bearing them. We can do a whole life term. We can do a estate planning, right? All of these things that we can do to protect these people. They're missing money. So shifting to a multi-lane income model. So they can increase their bottom line per client by $1,000 to $5,000 per client in a household. Okay? So what in upfront and reoccurring revenue. So that's a massive influx of money just by finding out if there's another need. They can do final expense, guaranteed issue, whole life, and annuities. We have to show them that on the highway, they have more lanes than one. Sometimes the Medicare agents are only driving on the far right lane. It's a little slower. Okay? They're safe there. But we gotta move them to the other lanes because there's a lot of money involved. A lot of good comes out of it. The financial upside of a cross sell, again, Medicare Advantage, is a limit. There's no more than you can make than $694. That's it. Period. Done. So why not cross sell life insurance, annuities, etc. for up to $5,000 or more? Like I said, if you find a client, you're helping them and they're your Medicare clients. Most $1 million annuities are found in that bracket. Okay. So you're going to talk to them. You're going to share with them the opportunity. Oh, you have $1 million annuity, your retirement account. Let me move it over, guarantee you a lifetime income stream. And guess what? I'm going to put 40, 50K in my pocket. That is very powerful. So you got to teach them to stop working for just pennies. Protect your income by adding products that reward you proportionally for your time. And then transitioning does not mean abandoning your foundation. So we're not stopping what we were already doing, right? We're just building on that foundation. They already built a structure that's strong. They've already built a business. We don't want to come in and mess it all up. We're not going to break your house down. We want to add to your foundation and really make it secure. We're here to convince you not to leave Medicare. We're here to make your business more resilient, profitable, and sustainable. Take your one-lane business and leverage your existing book to build a multi-lane fortress that no carrier can dismantle. And then what do we offer as a company? We have high commission splits. We have legacy ownership, day one vesting, unlimited income potential. And then we have 2 tracks. And I know Carmen covered it just a little bit ago, but this is your webinar. You're trying to recruit agencies, right? We have a producer track. We have a builder agency track. With total support, with expert team training, plug and play marketing, you know the marketing is in there and it's robust. Solid back office support. So you have all of this already available, right? Then you have the 2 options. You have your carrier reality, which can be gone in seconds. Or you have the independent reality. You wake up to a more resilient, sustainable sales business where your income, your career, and your legacy belong entirely to you. So let's make this your breakout year. Let's either book a personal strategy call or join our Q&A session. Depending on where you're hosting this, this is where you will share. That's it. Not that long. What do you guys think about that webinar? Can we record that? Can we share that?
Yes.
Are we going to do that?
Sure.
I think we all should be doing it. It'll be so powerful that if 10 agents watch your video, at this time, you're likely not even at 10% to get them. You're likely to close at a 30% ratio because they are losing money. they do need to restructure. So why not take advantage where you know your chances of closing are higher and you're going to build your agency faster. And since you're here, we will share with you. I'm going to have Raza add it to the Wealth Makers platform, this and the webinar, so we can all, I mean, imagine if all of us, how many people are here? 23 people started posting their webinars online. And agents are watching this. They're watching this. And we recruit 100 people together this month. How powerful will that be together? That would be so exciting for all of us as we're building out our agencies. And I'm about to do this, but I'm sharing it with you so you can also do the same. It's already done for you, no work. I'm sharing with you the content to send people and the webinar to record.
The content and the webinar?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So the content to send messages to people that won't make them defensive, because a lot of licensed professionals get defensive when you try to share an opportunity with them. So all of that will be added in. I hope you're as excited as I am. I know me and Carmen have talked multiple times about having multiple webinar strategies put out, and this is one of the ones that I'm going to be working on, and I hope all of you do too, because the work is done for you. You just have to record it, have a little confidence. Ladies, put a little lipstick on. Guys, brush your hair. Let's record it and put it out there.
Yep.